Hello, welcome to another Monday makeup video. This is going to be a get ready with me with a lot of chit chat. I'm Jennifer Mata-McMahon. Welcome. Okie doke. So I thought I would get ready. It's actually the afternoon. So I'm getting ready just because I want to film some videos. But I went out with no makeup on today, which is rare. I typically wear something on my skin. And I typically wear a little bit of makeup when I go out. But today, I just didn't feel like it. I actually wanted to get out of the house and run the errands before the day got up to me. And I didn't do anything. I'm starting off with my primer. This is the Pores No More Dr. Brandt. I love this thing. As you can tell, I'm almost done with this. Not quite, but almost. I love it. I have my mirror to the side here. It's kind of difficult to film in my vanity to get the right angle, to be able to do my makeup in the mirror and look at myself in the mirror, see what I'm doing, but also look at the camera and have you guys not feel like I'm talking to the wall over here and ignoring you. So yeah, I'm doing that first. It typically helps me blur my pores and it gives something for the foundation to adhere to, so that's good. I've been going really hard with this The Ordinary Serum Foundation. It's the liquidy one. I've spent a lot of it. I've used a lot of it, but I don't want to use that today. I want to go with my stick foundation, and this is from Makeup Revolution London. I use the shade F7, and it's just a twist up stick foundation, and I spread that out with a brush. I've been using sponges a ton with the liquid foundation, but it's really dirty, and I feel like this is giving me, because I haven't been washing it that often, which I should, it's been giving me, my acne is kind of acting up. Let me see if I can move you over here so that you're not to the side. And maybe that's better. Let's see. Whoops. Is that better? Maybe that's better. Maybe like that, because the camera is over here. Anyway, I recorded a get ready with me about 2 weeks ago. And last week when I went to edit it, to post it, thinking, oh, this is going to be easy because it's just like a one shot kind of deal. Not a lot of editing, just, me rambling, talking about the makeup that I'm using and been loving, and then a little bit about my no by year, and a little bit about just life in general, and chit-chatting and getting you up to speed of what I've been up to. And halfway through editing the video, I realized the audio was gone. It was like I'm talking and suddenly you can see my face, my mouth moving and me being engaged in conversation, but you can't hear anything. And of course, Mercury was retrograde, right? Which it is not anymore, thank goodness, and all the stars. But I didn't realize that the audio was completely shot. So I couldn't post it. So I figured, let me do another one. And this one I'm recording from my phone, so it's easy to move around. The other one, I did it from my camera, from my smaller camera, not from my DSLR, but from the little camera, in the little tripod. And I don't know, I don't know. I really don't know what happened. That had never happened to me before. I've recorded many things in that camera, and that had never happened. So I have no clue what happened to that audio, but it's gone. It's completely gone. And I've looked at the footage in different places, and in all the places where I run the footage, in all of them, it's the same thing. one of the errands that I ran this morning was I got my brows done. I tend to not do my brows. Like I wait a ton of time doing my brows. Don't know really why. So I tend to like pluck them in between waxing or threading, right? Going in and getting them waxed or threaded. And I figured, oh, they're fine. It looks okay. But then when I have them done, it's like, it's so much better. My eyes look open and brighter. And they clean up like all the hair around. I'm kind of hairy, so they clean up all of that. And it's like, I always end up thinking, why the heck didn't I do this sooner? Like, why did I wait so freaking long? I don't know. Anyway, I got that done today. I needed to return some things, or exchange some things. I needed to get a shoe fixed, take it to the cobbler. I needed to get my eyebrows waxed. So all of that was done. So this foundation, I don't know. I haven't been into concealer much lately, unless I have to like conceal blemishes, or I'm just using a powder foundation on top of it or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe I should conceal. I kind of have some darkness under my eyes. And if I'm gonna film, okay. It goes to show you. Maybe I should be like sitting way over here so that my head isn't cut off. I don't know. It's just I can't. Maybe I should put you back where you were. I don't. The struggle is real. The struggle bus. If I could just hang this phone somewhere, that would be awesome sauce. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't even breathe. And I can just use my camera as my mirror so that I'm not looking in all different directions. Right? Right. So I'm using this Catrice Prime and Fine. It has a contouring powder and a highlight. I obviously is not the word. Almost never use the highlight, but I love the contouring shade. And then I go in with it like in my eyes, and I deepen my eyes a bit as well. I have been doing minimal makeup. I really have not been doing much in my eyes. I've been going back to just doing like bronzer in my eyes or blush in my eyes and calling it a day. As long as I have mascara and a little bit of eyeliner, I'm good to go. So all these shadows and all these palettes, eyeshadow palettes I have been collecting dust. I did do a little bit of not a declutter. I don't think I have enough stuff, makeup to have clutter. And plus I'm not a cluttery person. I'm fairly organized, compulsively organized person. So it wasn't much of a declutter, but it was more of a clear out of taking out things that I'm not using all that much. Eesh, I gotta be careful, the brushes are right behind the camera. I've been using this and liking it. It's the Hourglass, it's a palette, a face palette, but it's called the Ambient palette. And it was one of those collections, I think it came out last year. It has blushes, highlights, bronzers, powders. It's the bomb baby. I love it. I love Hourglass powders. And what I do is I get these two right here. These two, one is shimmery and one is matte, I guess. So one has a little bit of, what's it called? Glitter. It looks like glitter. And the other one has just a shimmer. Because none of these powders are really matte. And I use the mix of both of those as a bronzer. And I really like it. These powders are the bomb. What was I saying? Oh, well, yeah, so in that video that I recorded, but the audio seems to have gone AWOL, I was saying how I've been thinking about how the no-buy is going. I mean, I'm technically still on my no-buy year, right? And I've been thinking on how my no-buy is going, and I think I'm gonna do the pink blush. Ooh, I got the wrong brush. This is my small tapered brush that I use to set my under eye when I put concealer on, not for blush. But look at the blush one. They're so similar. See? So I get confused. I have to read the handle. This one says blush on it. Blush brush. This is the one I should be using. Anyway. Pinky, pinky. So anyway, I've been thinking about that and how my no-buy year has been going. I have really stuck to it in terms of makeup and face products. For makeup, I haven't bought anything. Like, no makeup has been purchased because obviously if I use up a makeup product, oh my goodness, what happened? What happened? If I use up a makeup product, I'll have another one in that same category. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna buy any makeup because I ran out of concealers or mascaras. I have like 25, 30 mascaras because I have a lot of the little samples that have come with gift with purchases and such. And then I also have like 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 big size, full size mascaras that I have bought over time. And okay, I think we salvaged it. These powders are really, these hourglass powders are really faint, and you really have to build them up. But I guess this foundation that I have on really grabs on to powder because I didn't set it. That's what it was. I put the foundation and then I directly put the blush and the bronzer and all that jazz on top of it, and didn't set it with powder. And I think it really grabs onto it. Little did I know that now I look like a clown. Okay. Okay, well, maybe in daylight I look better. Wishful thinking. Okay, so there's the face. I haven't been doing highlights, but when I do highlight, I do this one, the Essence Pure Nude, and Be My Highlight. I love this thing. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? It's like I'm purposely using the wrong brushes for the wrong things. I got the contour brush instead of the highlight. This is the highlight brush, or the brush that I've been using for highlight. So when I do, I only do it here because I feel like it emphasizes texture. I don't know. I don't love highlight. I don't know why. I've never liked things that look oily or wet or too shiny on my skin. I think it's because before I had oily skin, now I have normal to dry skin with an oily nose. That's it. That's the only place in my entire face where I ever get oily is in my nose. Not in my forehead, not in my chin, not in the sides of my nose. No. I might have enlarged pores there, but it's not oily. It's just my nose. The rest of my face is very normal to dry these days. Okay, so for the eyes, let's see. What am I going to do for the eyes? I've been loving this blush, but I already went ham with the Hourglass blush, so I'm not going to use this. But this is the e.l.f. I don't know if they still make this blush or not. It's the e.l.f. blush in Sweet Retreat. It's this like little whisper of a color. It's beautiful. I always thought I've had it for forever, and I used to think that it didn't show up on my skin, but if I buff it in and work it in, it does, and it shows up like this little whisper of color that looks really, really cute. At least I think so. I like it. Anyway, but I already went ham, so no more blush from me. I'm gonna use this Too Faced little palette. It's called the Sugar Cookie palette. It's one of the last ones I bought, I think, last year when I was buying things, makeup. So I was saying the No Buy year has been going swell in terms of makeup and skincare. Makeup, I am, as I said, I'm never going to run out of makeup. I am going to always have something to, maybe it's not going to be my favorite. If I run out of a product, I'm not going to have my favorite as a backup to continue using, but I'm going to have another product in that category because I have so much of everything, right? Skincare is a different story because skincare, I have a lot of samples that I want to use, but typically I just had like one full size product that I was using, and then I had a lot of little samples or products that I had bought to try out or things like that, but in smaller sizes. So that one, the skincare is a category that I have been kind of running out and then repurchasing. Face washes, toners, cleansers, those kinds of things. Moisturizers, I've finished a couple moisturizers, but I had some backups, so I haven't bought any. But I am going through them, and it's exciting. It's exciting to me to be going through my products before they go bad. The other thing I've done is I've gone through my products, my facial, my complexion, skincare products, and my makeup, and have gotten rid of, taken out those that I think that I'm not going to use, that I'm just definitely not going to use, and I'm not going to force myself to use them because they're really not good for my skin. And what happens is that I then develop acne, develop a rash, develop a sort of reaction to the product because it's not one that suits my skin type. So why suffer, right? So I've taken them out. I've taken them out of circulation. I've given them to my sister, my niece, my mom. I found a place, which I haven't sent makeup to yet, but I found a place. Well, I found a place in Chicago called something Circle. Sophie Circle? Jessica Circle? It's the name of a woman. I'll put it right here. I'll look it up, and I now forget, but it was the name of a woman, Circle. And in Chicago, they would accept makeup that was unused. So unopened stuff that I knew that I was not going to use because they were either not my color or not my skin type or not. And so I would pack all that up and take it to them. But here I haven't found a place like that. Sarah's Circle. I haven't found a place like Sarah's Circle here, so I haven't been taking it. But I heard a YouTuber the other day talk about a shop that now I'm gonna completely forget, and I think it's in Seattle where she lives, but they accept that via mail, so you can mail makeup, and it could even be used makeup because they'll sanitize it. So it could be it could even be used products that you haven't fully used up, and you're not going to, and they're still good, and somebody else could use them, and they'll take them, they'll sanitize them, and they'll give it out to women's shelters. So Sarah's Circle in Chicago also gives it out to women's shelters. it's a women's shelter, actually. It's women that are trying to to get their life back together and could use some help. So yeah. Oh, I need a drink. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. I don't know. I've been doing minimal things with my eyes, and now I feel like really weird doing my makeup, doing like deep dark eyes, because I haven't been doing it lately. I think I'm gonna leave it as that, although this one looks like it needs a much more blending than the other one. Okay, let's do that. Anyway, so my no-buy has been going great with those two areas, which were the areas that actually triggered my launching of a no-buy. It was because my buying of makeup was getting out of control. But there are other areas in which I struggle with my addiction to shopping, which are clothing and shoes, houseware, art, you know, like household things, decorative art products and things like that. And what happened was that because we moved into a new place, because we bought this house and moved into a new place, there's been a ton of things for the house that I've needed to purchase. And so that was it. I couldn't not buy them. And it was okay, because it really, furniture wasn't part of my no buy. So there's been a lot of expenses on furniture, on things for the house that I needed to buy, particularly furniture. Those were like the big ticket items, that a dining table, rugs, a bed. This bed behind me is new. It's our new king size bed. And you know, those kinds of things have been very expensive, and a lot of things, like we had to take out some branches of a tree that was dangerously hanging over the roof of the house. We've had to hire like gardeners, a person that comes every 2 weeks and does the garden, mows the lawn, cleaning ladies that come, you know. So there's expenses that come with a house that have been noticeable. Recently, I just paid the taxes for both places, for this house and the condo in Chicago, and it was a ridiculous amount of money that I had to pay in taxes. And that completely depleted purchasing the house, and then the taxes, and then all the furniture that I've purchased for the house has completely depleted my I shouldn't say completely, because it's not completely depleted, but has really put a dent in my savings and in my finances. So the fact that I'm not buying makeup and skincare compulsively has really helped. And really, the shoes and the clothes and the art that I have purchased has been, the shoes and the clothes has been to replace things. The art has really not been, has been minimal too. Like the art pieces that I've purchased have been minimal as well. Some things for the kitchen, some things for the dining room, and that was about it. So I haven't really done much of going outside of my no buy in those categories, but I have gone out. For makeup, I haven't gone out at all, but for the other categories I have. For the clothes though, for the shoes in particular, it was because I a couple of my shoes expired because I use them every day. Like the shoes that I use to walk Maxie got a hole in them and I had to replace them. Summer came along and I needed clothes because, again, I've gained a ton of weight. Nothing fits me. And I needed to buy summer clothes that fit me. Other were not summer clothes. I bought a couple of cardigan sweaters that I needed to replace because the ones that I had holes in them. So I've also gone through my closet, taken out everything that did not fit me and put it in a different closet, went through that and saved things that either have memory attached to them or that I really like, and that I have the expectation of maybe someday if I lose the weight, I'll wear them. Like there are things that I would want to wear again. The things that I know that I would not wear again, even if I lost the weight, are out. The things that were too old and are out. The things that are not old, but I know that it's just not my vibe anymore, out. And I've sent 2 boxes of clothes. I sent a suitcase of clothes to New York for my parents to take to Europe. For my aunts and cousins that are in Europe. I sent 2 boxes of things to the Salvation Army that were beyond repair. And I sent 2 boxes to ThreadUp to be sold as secondhand clothes. And then I've purchased some things from ThreadUp that I needed. I purchased a dress because I wanted to have something to wear for the closing. It came really late and I ended up wearing it for Sophie's graduation. And then I wore it again for our anniversary dinner. So I've gotten some use out of that dress, which is the newest dress I have. And I think one of the fewest ones that fit me right now. What else did I get? From ThreadUp, I got some linen pants that are right now being hemmed. That was one of the errands that I had to run today, was to get those pants hemmed because I want to wear them. They're really nice. I think they're Ann Taylor Loft linen pants. Great for summer, khaki color. And then I haven't been telling you anything that I've been putting on my face, have I not, right? This is the e.l.f. Clear Gel that is for eyebrows and eyelashes, but I only use it on my eyebrows just to comb through them. It has no tint, just clear gel. I used my Lottie London trusty AM to PM eyeliner in, it's the color brown that's called Mocha. And then as the lip liner, I use the NYX Peekaboo Neutral lip liner. It's the one that you need to sharpen. It's the wooden one that you need to sharpen. Both of these you need to sharpen. So, and then I curled my lashes with my Shiseido eyelash curler. And I am going to wear the best mascara ever. I had a little sample of this. I've been dying to try it. I was using my Dior mascara, and once that died and went into my empties, I got my Monsieur Big from Lancome, and it is, I mean, look at my lashes right now. Non-existent, right? You just wait. Wait and see the miracle that is this mascara. I mean, I have some favorite mascaras, right? I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have the It Cosmetics Superhero. Those mascaras are the bomb biggity for my lashes, at least. They curl, they lengthen, they darken, they give volume. It's great. But look at this. Nothing everything. It's just, it's Monsieur Big from Lancome. It is the bomb freaking diggity. You can layer it. You put as many coats as you want. This one is not the waterproof one, but it's a little bit tough to get off because it's thick. It's a thick mascara and it really thickens your lashes, and it's everything, man. Everything. You see that? Now I think these look bigger than the other ones because oh man, it's just, it's the bomb freaking diggity. Look at that. Okie dokie pokey chokey. Let's see, what am I gonna use for, maybe this. This is the NYX Butter Gloss and Praline. I've been using all of my glosses. I've been using the Creme Brulee and the Angel Food Cake from this line. Love that one. The Angel Food Cake is pinky. This one's more peachy brownie. It's interesting because in this mirror things look different than when I look at the camera. The camera seems, maybe it's because I'm getting closer to the light. The camera looks a little bit different when I'm close. Anyway, there it is. That's my look for today, my look for filming. I didn't put any setting spray. Let's put some setting spray. My trusty all-nighter. Let's see, I kind of like to wait for my lashes to dry because if not, I get mascara everywhere and not the best thing in the world. And I love this thing. Anyway, that's it. That's my go-to makeup without, you know, I typically don't do the eyes that dark. But that's what typically I do in terms of when I'm going for makeup. I have like 2 shadows. Oh, I forgot to do the lighter color under my brow, but because I just got my eyebrows done, it looks like I have that lighter color there, right? The skin is exposed. No more hair. Yeah, so I don't know, my no-buy, it's working and it's not working. I think it's working in the sense that I'm so glad that I'm not spending money on makeup and skincare compulsively, and I'm not spending money on shoes and clothes and accessories and art or housewares compulsively either. I am buying things for the house, and I think I'm done. There's one big ticket item, one either couch or chair with ottoman that I want to buy for my home office, that I haven't identified yet. And there is, I think that's it. I don't know. I think that might be it. There's a room that's going to be the hypnotherapy room that when that becomes, when I start using that as a hypnotherapy room, then yeah, then I'm gonna have to furnish that room. But for now, no, it's gonna stay as is. And in terms of clothes and shoes, I have purchased a lot, and I have purchased some things that I didn't necessarily need. I purchased replacement shoes. I purchased replacement cardigans. I purchased a blazer that I wanted, but then I wanted those khaki linen pants that I didn't have. So there were certain things that I bought that I didn't have in my wardrobe. There were other things that I bought because I was replacing things that had broken, and there were other things that I bought just because I wanted them or I liked them, or the ones that I had didn't fit. And because I got rid of so much clothes, there was space for new clothes to come in, and actually clothes that actually fits me, because my closet was filled to the brim with things that did not fit me and I was not using. So I was caught in that position of, you open your closet and it's full, and you still think, I have nothing to wear. And I literally had not much to wear, because there were only like 2 pairs of pants that fit me in the winter, and there's still 2 or 3 pairs of pants that I bought towards the end of last year. Those are the pants that fit me. Everything else, all my other work pants, are in the other closet upstairs, outside of this bedroom and closet, because they don't fit me. And I don't want to give them away, because I have the hope that I'm going to lose this weight at some point. But the reality is, I need to get dressed and I need to go to work, and I have nothing to wear. So I'm glad I have those 3 pairs of pants. And then for the summer, I bought some pants last summer that because of this reason, because of the reason that I didn't have anything to wear. And I'm still wearing them now, but I did need a couple more. I wanted the linen ones and the light colored ones, which I didn't have. And then because all of the ones I had were either the gray pair or the ones that have color, that are not and they have color and they have a pattern, so they're very colorful, and you wear them once and it's kind of like that you're done. You have to like wait. You can't wear them every day. I didn't have any short jeans or anything like that, and I tried to buy those, but the ones that I got from ThreadUp didn't fit me. I had to send them back. So I haven't. I discovered that I did have some shorts that I bought last summer, towards the end of last summer, that still fit me, and fit me quite well actually, and that's great. I recently discovered that I still have those, and they do fit me. But I bought some pants, some like slouchy, wide leg pants, some just one pair. So yeah, so I have been buying some things on my no-buy year of the categories that I said I wouldn't purchase on, which is clothes and shoes, but not a lot, and mainly to replace or to have something to wear. Other than that, I'm hoping this video got recorded. I'm hoping the audio got recorded. I'm hoping that when I go edit it, it's all there. It's weird because the filming situation here is weird, but I'm glad I got to record this video, and hopefully I'll have something to post and share with you next week. And thank you for stopping by and being here with me and listening to my ramblings. If you have any ideas of videos and things that you would want to see, I've been struggling with what to post, because I've been doing the series on the house and going room by room, sharing the rooms that are ready, but I'm kind of stuck because the rooms that I've shared with you are the ones that are ready. The other rooms aren't ready yet, so there's still things missing, and I kind of want them to be perfect before I film them. And so I don't know, aside from showing you, say, what I've been buying that I shouldn't have, but I have, or showing you sort of the makeup that I'm really into, which is like my favorites I use over and over again, or the empties. It's like I don't have many ideas of what else to share with you. So let me know if there's anything you would want to see. Maybe a Q&A. Maybe I can do a Q&A kind of video. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time, and I will see you again soon. Bye.